Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Auphanim. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate that. And if you could, please click that like button, turn it into a rocket, and send it to the moon. Now, also, I just put out my absolute best NFTs. I went deep in my portfolio. Now, the link the other day was incomplete. That is my apologies for that. But the complete link is now in the description box. Please click on that. I would love for you to have one of these NFTs. Only one person for my top 3 NFTs. Only one person in the world will own these NFTs. I would love for you to have one. Now, let's get off into some Ripple XRP developments. Now, the other day we covered an article on Ripple, and it was talking about Ripple's developments is first on-demand liquidity deployment in the Middle East. Now, why that's interesting is because they were talking about in the first sentence of that particular article that $78 billion in remittances is what moves through Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates. $78 billion. Now, they did not specify, this is something I'm gonna have to research a little bit further. They did not specify if that's in totality. I mean, I can guess that, but they didn't specify if that's in totality, or is that just P2P? Is that B2B? Is that, I mean, there's so many different ways that can go. I would like to know the details of that. I'm going to do a little bit more research. However, $78 billion is not nearly everything that's there. So if you remember last year, there was an article where Ripple was actually setting up infrastructure in the Middle East for banks. Infrastructure. So what does that mean? That means that they're capable at this particular time or in the future to not only handle P2P cross-border remittances, B2B cross-border remittances, but also intra-bank payments. I have to keep iterating this. Do not ever forget intra-bank payments in your calculations. Now, you can go back to those old videos and get the exact volume because I don't remember off the top of my head. My apologies. But a high volume plus a high average transaction value, what does it do to that price? Raise it tall. I'm not even going to snap and go full raise it tall, but maybe I will. Raise it tall. But it makes that price raise. Okay, so intrabank payments. Also, don't forget payroll. Payroll can be rolled out on XRPL. Also, all of the different credits, credit lines, loans, digital wallets. Of course, with infrastructure, they're going to be setting up digital wallets for the different banks and business institutions and such. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. But then also, and maybe we'll take a little bit of a look at this, keep in mind also that I'm pretty sure real estate value is sort of like what Proppy is doing. Real estate value is going to be moving across the XRPL. That's massive. Don't ever forget that in your calculations. And when we're talking about not just real estate, but like any real estate, natural resources, because we're going to be talking about stocks being tokenized in the future. I'm pretty sure. So we're talking about a lot of value from the possible Middle East moving through the XRPL. And keep in mind, they trust Ripple because they're allowing Ripple to set up their banking systems, a lot of them over there, their banking systems infrastructure, so they trust them. So if any blockchain is going to be moving all of that value, it would logically be XRPL. I mean, I don't know, I think that's pretty logical. So then I did a Google search of the total worth, the total value that is in Saudi Arabia. And it says here, Saudi Arabia is part of the G20 group of countries with a total worth of $34.4 trillion. That is a lot of money. Saudi Arabia has the second most valuable natural resources in the world. Is it far-fetched to think that we can move some of the value of those natural resources? I don't think it's that far-fetched if you see that everything is being tokenized. The value of everything is being tokenized. The future is bright, extremely bright. You're getting the facts right here. So I don't know what more to tell you. XRP's price, listen, it's easy to say XRP's price is going to pass $8 and $10 at some point. Of course, we're just speculating. That's what we're here to do. We're here to operate with a little bit of foresight. Conditions, cause, and effect. We cannot leave that out. Causality. Causality, all right? $34.4 trillion. What does even a modicum do to that price of XRP? Keep in mind, this is just one region. This is just a few countries. XRP is in a myriad, a bevy of countries around the world with hundreds of banks. There is a lot of money going to be flowing, possibly, no guarantees. Ripple has to, of course, continue to do a good job. There is a lot of money that stands to flow through the XRPL, and I want every little bit that I can possibly squeeze out of it. XRP's potential is beyond the sky. Of course, I don't really have to tell you guys that. You already know. You already know that. So also we know, and I just want to jump onto this, if you will allow me, then we'll circle back a little bit, okay? We know from a recent article that Ripple has a lot of happenings in Malaysia, and we definitely want a piece of that entire region there. So I typed in how much value is in Malaysia, right? 400, this is the nominal 2022 estimate, $415 billion nominal estimate, PPP 2022 estimate, $1,055 billion, $1 trillion pretty much. Unbelievable. Look at what's happening. And this is just the beginning of 2022. Look at what's happening with XRP, Ripple, the XRPL. In just 1 month's time, they have made all of these different announcements, letting you know they're in corridors that are literally able to move trillions of dollars. Trillions of dollars. They'll throw out the remittances aspect because that's the part that's easy for people to digest. But then when you read further and you hear that they are setting up infrastructure, you have to go much deeper, and then you understand. Then you understand how much value could be moving across the XRPL. Because if they're doing infrastructure, you cannot just take remittances into account. You can't. They're doing infrastructure for banks. So let's continue on here. So just to support what I was saying before, you have this article on 2010daily.com. And it was written on April 16th, 2021. And it is titled, Ripple signs a new partnership with Saudi Arabia. Here we go with the infrastructure stuff just to show you, okay? So you can see it yourself. It says, Ripple has announced their partnership with the Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority. Remember we covered this? To help banks in the nation improve their payments infrastructure. The newly formed partnership will allow several banks from the Middle Eastern nation to use Ripple's X-Current technology to improve domestic and international transactions. That is a lot of money. And I want all of that money. I know you do too. We want all of that money. Oh man, when I think about that money, the money hairs on the back of my neck just start tingling. Make me want to buy some more XRP. And that doesn't mean that everyone out there has to go and buy XRP. If I say something like that, I'm just speaking for myself. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You have to do what is best for you and be comfortable with that. And I, Auphanim, support you in whatever it is you're going to do. For me, like I said, it doesn't matter if you buy or sell. I appreciate you just being here on the channel with me and spending time with me. Thank you so much. But yeah, it makes me want to buy some more. Arnold's on my shoulder right now, but I have to tell Arnold to shut up because he's saying, go to get the more of the coins, get the more of the coins. You have to get to the exchange now. Arnold, hold on. We have enough. Arnold, I have to hold off for a second, Arnold. That price might go lower. That's why, Arnold, Arnold's on my shoulder. The price might go lower. Auphanim. Yeah, the price, Arnold, the price might go lower. There's catalyst. There's catalyst. If certain there's no guarantee these catalysts are going to occur, but if those catalysts occur, the price could go lower. So we'll wait and see. People out there are like, Auphanim is losing it. He's talking to Arnold. Arnold has always been on my shoulder since the channel started. You guys, some of you guys are new to the channel. I have so many different little things that I do. I like to have fun. I'm like that in my regular life too. I just like to have fun. Let's circle back around here, okay? Let's get back to business. You guys are distracting me. You're distracting me, but you gotta let me focus. All right, anyway. So following the Bank of England SAMA, which is the Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority, is the second central bank to partner with Ripple in a bid to use blockchain-powered remittance system to improve everyday dealings. Although many associate Ripple with XRP cryptocurrency, the company largely focuses on introducing new methods of currency exchange remittance. Listen, sometimes the writers of this article, I don't think they understand XRPL totally. I don't know if they've read the white paper, but XRP, the reason why it's associated so much with Ripple is because they're utilizing the XRPL, right? In the XRPL, XRP is an integral part of the XRPL. It has to be used. That's why a lot of the holders naturally are going to associate XRP with Ripple. This is just logical. And also, they're going to associate on another level, they're going to associate XRP with Ripple because Ripple's doing such a great job setting up deals, making deals and partnerships with all of these banks that they are the premier ones leveraging the XRPL and XRP that stand to make that price go all the way up. Now, of course, Ripple and XRP Ripple could do anything they want. They are separate from XRP. It's decentralized, but they're still utilizing it and doing a great job. So yes, the layperson is going to associate the two. Okay, that's just how people think. This is the realism, the reality of the situation. It says, meanwhile, Ripple also announced a new partnership with Saudi Arabia's National Commercial Bank. NCB is one of the largest banks in the country, commanding a market capitalization of around $120 billion. How many billions of dollars do we have to talk about? Trillions of dollars do we have to show you that XRP has access to in the future time, of course, before everybody understands just how meteoric that rise in price is going to be. Now, you can believe whatever you want to believe. It does not affect my holdings whatsoever. I'm holding, that's it. That's it. And I didn't put in anything that's detrimental to myself. I don't recommend anybody do that. Don't take a position. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I wouldn't take a position or put anything in that's going to be damaging to my life. Do what's best for you. I want to keep reiterating that right now because it's hard times in the world right now. I completely understand that. I only speak for myself. I'm not trying to get you to do this or that. I'm just a humble presenter of the research and things that I find. That's all. And I appreciate everyone out there being here with me. But yeah, that price is going to it's going to be unbelievable. I'm excited to see it. And that's one thing that makes it very comfortable for me to be extremely patient, is because I understand what's to come. Struggling now, it's my humble opinion, okay? Just my humble opinion. Struggling now, hodling now, could, okay, there's no guarantees, could result in individuals who hold a healthy amount of coins. I want to say that too. A healthy amount of coins could result in them never having to struggle again in their lives. Could result in them never having to work again in their lives. If you work now, they'll never have to work again. This is why people are hodling. They are holding onto those coins and they wouldn't let them go if they died. They would gorilla grip those things and take them to the nether realm. That's why, because that's what's on the line. Paradise is on the line here. This is for all the chips, ladies and gentlemen. This is it for a while. They jumped right over CBDCs and went straight to MBDCs and MCBDCs. Did you see that? They went straight to that. So unless they're going to introduce an artificial intelligence aspect, which they're already promoting that, by the way, in certain circles, an artificial intelligence aspect to blockchain technologies and hash graphs, or a quantum computing element that just is mind-blowingly advanced beyond what is now. Until then, this is the biggest opportunity. Until something new takes that slot or presents itself, this is the biggest opportunity. That's why the possibility to live well forever, suffer a little now, live great later. That's why we're in this. That's why we're fighting so hard, and we know it's right there. And that's why the legacy system is stalling everything for so long, trying to FUD everyone out. See how they're putting the pressure on everyone? They've done this. Look, these individuals who control the world, they love to put the pressure on people until they break. They will pressure you so much that you'll just hand them what they want. They don't even have to be aggressive with you. They just have to pressurize you until you hand over what they want. And then they win. They've done this time and time again. They're very, very good at it. They will stall you out and they will fudge you out. One way or the other, they're going to try to get you out. And I anticipate with certain catalysts, yes, that price can go even lower. It's going to hurt bad. Prepare for the pain. For me, it's good pain. I'm ready for a fight. They're not going to FUD me out. You're not going to stall me out. Not going to happen. I'm here to win. I'm going to take my punches. Things are going to hurt. There's going to be a lot of blood if certain catalysts come to fruition. A lot of blood. But those who are able to walk through the deepest of darkness have the potentiality to see the greatest light. That's just how it is right now. Life has always been hard. Life has been nothing but suffering for a lot of us. We fought and clawed our way up. It wasn't easy. We had to fight every single step. We're going to fight now. We're going to fight now. You're a fighter. I'm a fighter. We're fighting them now. The fight sometimes is not a physical one. Sometimes it's just by standing on your square and not backing up. And right now the system is throwing punches at us. They are throwing jabs, right cross, hooks, hitting us to the body. And we're taking it, but we're doing the Ali rope-a-dope. We're taking it. Don't worry. The knockout is there. It will present itself. It will present itself and we will score a knockout. Not a knockdown, a knockout. So, I can't tell everyone else what to do, but some of us, we're going to fight to the bitter end. I will not let the legacy system win. Not going to happen. Nope. I'm not here to take any losses. Not at all. I'm here to win. And I plan on winning to the bitter end. To the bitter end. I'm going to be here. When it comes to these banking coins. So anyway. What the heck? What was I talking about again? Like, what? Oh yeah, billions and trillions and quadrillions. So I think we went over enough of the numbers. My goodness. I hope you guys enjoyed that video because I lost my place. Anyway, thank you for spending time with me, everyone. So yes, there's a lot of capital that could be moving through Ripple at this particular time. We're talking $120 billion. What did they say? There's trillions of dollars moving through those particular corridors. The future is bright, and this is only 1 month into 2022. I can't imagine what else Ripple has in store to be releasing to us. This is going to be an interesting year. It's going to have its struggles, but it's also going to have its bright spots as well. It's up to our perceptions to decide how we take those things and what we do with them. So now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it. So until next time, let's get to the money.